أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. My last day at school, a journey of 1,000 memories and the dawn of a new chapter. Let's learn this essay, My Last Day at School. Stop writing that boring essays now and try this new style of essay with Hafsa intellect. This essay will make you a positive and a bold topper in your school. This essay provides all the basics and all the basic quotations which require you to attract your examiner to have a look for. Examiners always look for the material which includes a well polished structure, a well polished quotations. Every slide includes quotations and a proper uh, paragraphing which make you learn and have a grasp on it. The arrival. Bittersweet beginnings. Bittersweet beginnings. I entered the school gate today with a heavy heart. The same gate that once welcomed me as a child now felt as attached to adulthood. As long fellow said, great is the art of beginning, but greater is the art of ending. Every brick and every tree seemed to whisper stories of the decade I spent within these walls. So, here I'm going to tell, first of all, to my examiner that when I entered my school, the last day of my school, when I entered my school, it was a bittersweet beginning because this was the same door which I'm entering when I entered it first time I was a child, but now I'm entering it for the last time, so it was a bittersweet beginning for me. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Uh, the morning prayer felt deeper today. Looking at the sea of faces, I realized these were not just classmates, they were the family I grew up with. Now I am telling to my examiner that after entering my gate, I felt very deeper in my morning prayer. I looked at the sea of faces. I realized these were not just the classmates, they were the family I grew up with. That how lucky I felt the word of A. Millen, Winnie the Pooh. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye hard. Walking the familiar corridors, passing the locker rooms for the last time, hearing the echoes of old jokes and laughter with my friends, my memories. School is a building which has four walls with tomorrow inside. Lawn batters. Every corner held a fragment of my childhood. Every corner made me so emotional. I remember the day I passed in these rooms, in these walls, in these classes, in this building, and I remember all that memories and which making my heart tear that I'm going to leave this journey. But this is not the ending, this is the beginning of a new life. The last lecture, words of wisdom. Our teacher didn't open a textbook today, instead, they opened a window to the world. We were reminded that learning never ends. You are not ended today. This is a new beginning of a new life. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. What you took from learning is not be stolen from you. This is said by B.B. King, and these are so pretty words to quote it into your essay. So, this was not just the ending, but a new beginning of a new bright day. The playground echoes faded laughter. The swings stood still, but my mind was racing with memories of competitive matches and shared snacks. Confuses that wherever you go with all your heart. Leaving this playground means leaving a piece of my heart behind. It was very difficult for me, a very painful memory, a very painful experience. I am going through that, leaving all my friends, leaving all my uh, place, leaving all my fellows. Never know we'll meet again or not, but then I went to my library, the peace and the silent mentors. Library, the peace, the silent mentors. The library was my sanctuary. Among the dusty shelves, I found my voice. As Gorg Washington Carver wisely noted, education is the key to unlock the golden door of freedom. So when I visited my library, I get some peace, and again it touches my heart, and I remember the word of George Washington Carver. He wisely noted, education is the key to unlock the golden door of freedom. Now I feel much uh, satisfied that rather I am leaving a place, but I'm having my journey to success because I'm going with education from here. Now I went to my friends, friendship forever, signing uniforms. Ink stained showers became canvases of lifelong friendships, a backpack filled with more than just books, full of dreams. Silence now replaces the chores of the lunch breaks. That's so experiencing moment it was, that I could not explain it in my words. This is how you write it in the bullets, down to the definition friendship forever. So you could get a pretty marks in your essay. Next is your bullet is the principal's office final guidance. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt said it. The principal's final address was a beacon of hope, and we were reminded that our character is the greatest certificate we will ever earn. And it was not about grades today, it was about the humans we had become. It was not about grades today, it was about the humans we had become. So at last, we get this principal's address, which was really a light of hope. The final bell, a sound of clear. When the final bell rang at 2 p.m., it didn't just mark the end of the day, it marked the end of an era. Gary Washington said, your life is your story, and the adventure ahead is the journey to fulfill your promise. आपकी जिंदगी आपकी कहानी है. Stepping out to a new horizon, you have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can stress yourself any direction you choose. आपके पास दिमाग है, आपके पास पाँव है, आप खुद को कहीं भी लेकर जा सकते हैं, जहाँ आप जाना चाहें. Dr. Seuss said it. The sunset over the old building looked beautiful. I took one last deep breath of the school air before stepping into the world. Finally, this was my last day at school. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Dr. Seuss said it. The end of school is not the end of learning, it's the beginning of life. Farewell, Alma Mater. Kindly like, subscribe, and share my channel to the students.